Yesterday I kind of just played for fun. Today, I'm going to be trying to break the new missions as much as I possibly can, because that's really the point of this whole branch. So, we're going to see just how worked we can get.
Scanners have located several huge deposits of liquid morkite. To extract it, we're sending in a refinery for you to set up. Locate the wells of liquid morkite, set up pipelines, and pump it all back to the refinery. Good luck, team.
Help me with the minerals here. Booyah! Lead down!
Oh! Is there a hologram for that? I didn't see that. Mission accomplished. Oh god, where's my weapon?
I need you here.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait. No, wait, game. It's tilt. Game. Game, please. Game. Game, this isn't funny. Hey. Oh, I broke it. I broke it already. Oh god. Oh, no. Ah, come on! It says I'm dead, but I'm not. Okay, so if you get crushed by the extraction drill, then this happens. I guess I could still technically play like this. I mean, I don't think I can do anything. I mean...
Like that!
So, let's see, the game thinks I'm dead, but I'm not. So I'm kind of... I wish there was a third person. Hold on. Alt F2. No, I mean... It's not how you're supposed to be. I mean, my gun is very weird, but... So the game thinks I'm dead, except I'm not actually dead. Or I am dead, but the game thinks I'm not dead. And I can't do anything. I keep playing the dead animation. Bosco's just looking at me like I have two heads.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I'm alive again. Okay. Sort of bootleg Iron Will there.
Bullseye!
Let's hope that never happens again. Getting crushed by the oil rig drill does a bad. I could only shoot when it was like when I was doing the gunsling animation for some reason. Like, I would stand up and do the reload. I think it has something to do with the way reloads are done, because in the live branch there's a bug where if you reload right as you go down, you'll actually reload before you go down. And I think it has something to do with that. And yeah. But also I actually did not see a hologram for the rig, the extraction platform. So that was interesting. That's exactly the kind of thing you're hoping to see, right, devs? Exactly the kind of thing you want to see. Now, one thing I do want to do is stress test this.
Pipe placed.
And before I stress test that, I just wanna...
Mine carts are so last year.
Bosco, help me with this.
Activate construction mode. What a beauty!
Coming, Bosco?
Light
Bosco?
it up.
Don't light it. Go. I want to see how the game reacts when you call down a pump jack on an already built pipe.
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
Also, there's a lot of... Is this just me, or is there a lot of FFKs in here?
That buzzing was getting on my nerves.
Great job. First pipeline between pump
just
jack
instantly
and
sets up.
refinery
Good.
established.
I have had a couple of experiences with this, with absurd amounts of loot bugs. Like, seriously, most of my nitra in one of the missions I did of this was from loot bugs. So loot bug spawn should be tweaked a little. I know you gave the explanation, it's like a bunch of small caves and they spawn the loot bugs. But there's a lot of loot bugs. Like, seriously, the only mission that has as many loot bugs as this is salvage. I don't want to grind. The grind hitbox, get out of my face, is way too aggressive. I just want to say that.
Time I have to take out a loot bug.
You know what would be cool if it were at all possible? If the terrain that was blocking the pipe was highlighted in some way. I know that's probably impossible to do technically, but it would be cool if it
Pipe goes here.
I'm just gonna build as many pipes as I can and see when my rig starts lagging. I'm
Pipe
holding a steady
construction
90
here.
FPS right now. Also, I do want to say,
Pipelines in place.
that's, Dwarven Engineering. Yeah, that's what that is. You could call that engineering. I just want to say on this, too steep prompt, it should be more clear that it's too steep because the ground it is on
Only
is too
someone would
steep,
help me build it.
and not that the angle of the pipe is too steep. Because when it says too sharp, it's the angle of the pipe is too sharp. But when it says too steep, then it means the ground that it is on is too steep. So that should be more
Yeah.
clear. Because currently it isn't. This is gonna take forever
I'll
to
be
set up.
dreaming of pipes tonight.
I wonder how the game would react if I just built a castle out of pipes. I'm sure someone's already tried
Pipe
this.
segment up.
I'm
Why do
sure
you even bother walking?
one of the developers has, at some point, tried doing this.
Ha! Who's gonna protect you now, we crawlers? Come and get some.
Can they? I know they can climb on pipes, right? I wonder how this messes with
R&D
their
is
passive.
good with the pipe riding.
I'm gonna have to make sure I have a way to get back on.
This one's for Carl. Pipe
They
legs
all
could
for
use a
Carl?
hand building it.
Okay, it deleted the nitro without mining it, it looks like. Granted, there's not a lot here, but I should have at least made a chunk, right? So that's the thing, you
If
could
only
tank the
someone
mission.
would help me build it.
I kind of want to go higher with this abomination, but the well's right here. For anyone concerned about stacking, this is how you do it. This is how you do stacking.
Pipelines in place.
I gotta get a screenshot.
What's this?
Anywho. Let's just,
One down. More to go.
I wonder,
Hey,
is
wait,
building
player
pipes on top of pipes a planned feature, or is this a thing that's not supposed to happen? Because I know you can't put platforms on pipes.
Pipe framework set.
Still holding a solid 90. And the thing is, it's clearing out enough space that I could just keep going. So I'm gonna do that.
Pipeline placed. Pipe construction here.
I just gotta be careful not to fall off. I'm gonna die if I do.
Let's go.
I want to see how high I can go. How high can you go? It's like reverse limbo with pipes.
Pipes up.
Because there's enough space above the
Right
pipe
here.
that is being cleared for the grinding purposes, it is allowing me to continue this masterful creation.
This never gets old.
Is Bosco's still providing light down there? He used to stop after a while. Also, I'm still holding close to 90 FPS.
This should work.
But I do get a drop of about 5 to 10 every time I place a pipe now. Sometimes even 15. Also, I'm still going up. This is Oop, no, don't grind. No, 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 no!
Help!
Easy fix for this is to not allow pipes to be placed on top of other pipes. But I'm not sure if this is a thing you want to keep.
I'll be dreaming
If
of
it
pipes.
is, then maybe have a limit to how long any individual pipeline can be. Because you never need more than like 15 to 20 seconds.
If only someone
Even
would
for
help
large
me build it.
maps. Just cap it at like 40 seconds or something. And that should
I'll be
prevent
dreaming
any
of pipes
absurdity.
tonight.
It'll also prevent any roller coasters. Or you could make like a layer of the map that the pipe doesn't clear. That might happen with the compressed granite, but it's still awfully high up.
Pipelines in place.
Yeah. Okay. Those guys are still down there, by the way. They just can't go. Here we are. Bedrock.
Pipe lays could use a hand building
Let's
it.
see if the pipe can penetrate bedrock. Minecraft players, listen up. This is how you get through bedrock. Maybe. I mean, yeah, it does definitely seem to penetrate bedrock. You're here in compressed granite. We're almost to the surface.
Pipe segment up.
The quote-unquote surface. Okay, I'm down to 55 frames. Ugh.
Pipe framework.
I'm
set.
impressed, honestly. I'm impressed that it hasn't crashed yet. It's just an absurd amount of pipes, an absurd amount of entities. And I'm pretty sure the grunts can't actually get me up
Big
here.
swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Oh good, more grunts. The swarmers can fit, but the grunts can't. Which means we're gonna have more a cappella accompaniment. Grunt chorus. As I continue to build the stairway to heaven. Heaven, of course, being anywhere that isn't Tox's. By mere comparison.
Swarm.
Okay, I think... where am I on the map, even? Oh my god! What am I doing with my life? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. How do I get down? At this point, I don't think I'm gonna breach the edge of the generated terrain anytime in the foreseeable future. So I just want a screenshot of the base of this, and then I'm gonna wrap
Platform.
things up.
Give me some light right here.
Oh, were they trying to get me via the they must have been in the drop pod tube. Trying to, because they figured that was closer than going all the way around. This lead back to the space rig. I have one more thing to show. I tried to do it earlier, but it doesn't seem that you can do it with just one pipe. But I know that you can here we are, thread a pipe from another pipeline
Pipe construction
through
here.
pipes of other pipelines at certain angles. Let me just showcase. Like so, it's through the pipe. Oh, it appears you can't do that anymore. Huh. Good on you for fixing that, I guess. If I do
It'll
this...
be a beauty once it's complete.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's fixed. That is a beauty of Dwarven engineering. I'm gonna abort mission now, and we're gonna stress test the other one. Now, I'm obviously gonna bypass the issue of Doretta's pathfinding, because that's obvious. You already know that.
Landing zone, team.
So I'm not gonna waste your time.
Flares
Waste
charging.
your time telling you again. So I will point out that bugs do still try to attack Doretta when it's still in the heavy cargo drop, even though they can't do any damage. You know what would be interesting? Because you don't take Doretta back with you, so you can't put the deposits on Doretta, otherwise it would be weird and nonsensical. So why not have Molly ride Doretta? Like, so I will continue that train of thought in a second. People are complaining. Oh, there's more nitro over here.
Mine.
Complaining about frame drops when opening the cage. Just keep an eye on my frame rate. 90 FPS. Oh, good lord, it chips down to 40 for a split second, yeah. And also the sound needs work. Doretta's here, have Molly, like, R2-D2 in back here in this open spot, because you could, like, stand here still, and on that back platform, and here. Or, heck, have Molly, like, go in on the sides or something. This is a good spot for, like, Molly to ride on. Also, it doesn't do a very good job of clearing over its head unless it's doing the big drilling. It's really hard to repair Doretta from anywhere but the treads. It's kind of important to make the treads more stable than they currently are, because they're bouncing up and down and stuff. Why is he staring at me? Bosco's still staring at me, by the way. He's also not shooting. I think it has something to do with telling him to come here. Like,
Fire! Follow me, Bosco. Right there.
telling him to light. It has something to do with telling him. Sometimes he stops and forgets that he's supposed to shoot at things. I don't know why. One time I had him do it when he the pearl threw it at me. This time he was just mining nitro. I think sometimes he just forgets that he can shoot when he's called away from a task. My bad. Doretta's got some explosive resist though, it looks like. Bosco should be at least be able to hold these, if not actively seek out oil shale and use it. Because the mission just takes a lot longer. Also, the sound of the beam turning on and off as you mine the oil shale is annoying, to say the least. I'm probably repeating a lot of the stuff I said in in a video that isn't going to be up yet. Maybe reduce the capacity of these when you're solo, because you're left to fill both the canisters up on your own and protect the mule all by yourself. And I mean, Bosco can protect. He's focusing on lighting something right now, because I marked the canister and he doesn't like that.
Right there. Go! Escort the drill dozer.
I mean, you can get Bosco to defend the drill dozer, obviously, but it'd be better if you didn't have to multitask quite so much, because Bosco is not very good at his job sometimes. And I mean, at least have him be able to, like, pick up the fuel canister
Light it up. We will have
and put it back in the drill, if nothing else. Why is it still running? It should be at rest here, but it's not. The thing is, I'm not exactly sure how I could break this. I mean, I could try and, like, blow the canister up. Of course, it doesn't work that way. We're moving at 3 speed here. So they're capped at 3 speed over 5 speed when not moving through an open area. Which makes sense. It should be communicated though. Instead of just thinking, oh, who's not near the drill? It's the drill cannot physically go any faster than this. So like put like red in that part or something. It'll probably confuse more people, but now we're going fast.
Swarm approaching the drill dozer. Hunker down and load up.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Is the spiky plant trying to spike the ore chunks? I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Carl would approve of this.
Yeah, you can still salute while you're carrying
Darkness
things,
is our friend.
which looks amazing, as you can see. There's really not much to test here. That looks like it would hit Doretta right there. That would hit me if I was standing where Doretta is standing. So does that hurt Doretta? Yes. Oh god, it does. It does 2/3 of a segment's health. 2/3 though, and you're not really going to be able to do that unless Doretta's at rest. So it's not too bad, I guess. It does have some potential.
Ammo taken.
But yeah, it needs a little bit more of a buffer because this is the closest you can currently get it. It needs like a little bit more of a buffer to prevent dropping resupplies on her. Poor Doretta. Okay. Also, I think the fuel meter, just as a bonus feedback, I think that the fuel meter is mostly irrelevant because it's basically just how close are you to your next objective thing. Because it doesn't drain faster if the drill. It drains faster if the drill moves faster, so it's not like you can go further with the same amount of fuel. It's just a measure of how close you are to your next objective. So it should be maybe not fuel, but something else. Thank you, Doretta.
Anyone guarding the drill dozer?
I think, I'm not sure, but it seems like the amount of HP you repair is based on like whether or not the drill dozer's taken damage recently, which is clever but not well communicated. That's floating. That is floating, like straight up floating. So it's spelled OMMORAN. On everywhere but the objective marker. I'll show you in a minute. I have to get through the shell first.
We got an incoming swarm.
There's one voice line.
The crust has been breached. Keep defending the drill dozer.
There's one voice line that has an incorrect caption, but I can't show it to you because I'm in solo. You know what might be interesting? For Doretta to gain like a drilling through this faster if it's at full health for extended periods of time. Like at this point, I can keep the bugs off it really easily. So like reward the player for keeping all the bugs off Doretta and keeping it at full health by making this sequence go slightly faster. Bosco is not capable of mining the
Bamboo! The bugs are swarming Doretta! Good God!
Got one.
I really can't use this. Wait, we're forgetting the dozer!
You can just out-repair it. I'm gonna do that even. I'm gonna see what happens if I just out-repair it, because I can. I would say that 4 crystals is a lot to deal with solo, unless you use this sort of out-repair cheesy tactic to make Bosco able to mine the crystals or something. Because currently he just lights them up.
Little body thick.
The drill dozer served its purpose. The Heartstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission.
Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Because in theory, at this point, it should not matter.
We need to repair Doretta!
So it's always OMMORAN. When you deposit it, the objective says OMERON. Let's just wait and see what happens. Is it not gonna blow up?
Drill dozer is taking permanent damage. It's barely holding together. Be more careful.
Doretta is under attack!
Permanent damage, huh? You okay?
The hull of the drill dozer is taking permanent damage. Remember, it's game over if it's destroyed, so step to it.
Help me protect the dozer!
Okay. So, verdict seems to be it does not break after the objective is completed, which is cool. But you can still repair it.
Doretta needs maintenance!
Or maybe just the UI's gone. I'm not getting the alarm anymore.
Drill dozer is taking permanent damage. It's barely holding together. Be more careful.
but every time I restore a little bit of health, it does the permanent damage thing again. So that's the thing you gotta watch out for. I say just shut off these crystals once the Heartstone's dead. Because that's really the only thing that's going to be expressly targeting the drill dozer.
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence.
The escape music started over and is playing underneath this. You can still hear it playing underneath the mission complete music. That's a bug. Oh, I hear a Betsy. Oh god, that would be miserable.
Drill dozer moving.
But I'm gonna see how
Everything
Betsy
looks
will
fine,
handle
but
this.
expect that to change soon.
Betsy versus Doretta.
Drill dozer fix!
Ugh.
Off the big one! Dozer, prepare!
So let's see how Betsy handles this. We're supposedly out of fuel, but I don't think Doretta knows this yet. No, we got fuel, apparently. No, not sure where that came from. We got fuel. Doretta just wanted to take a quick trip up the
drill dozer has stopped.
stalactite.
Fuel canisters are all dry as a bone.
Bosco, come here!
Yeah, it seems like if you call Bosco away from a task, he seems to forget that he has guns.
Bosco, defend the dozer!
See, you call Bosco to you, he just completely forgets that he can do shooting forever. Dumb. Not forever.
Come here! Go, Bosco!
Seems like if
Guard the drill dozer!
if you call him away from a task that isn't lighting, then he seems to forget that he's capable of shooting stuff. Work, you stupid drone, work. Ow. Does the drill really need to trigger the stalactites it moves under? I mean, triggering it should be able to be hit by stalactites on its own. Triggering the stalactites it moves under is annoying. Now, is Betsy smart enough to target the floating rocks? Yes. Now, this segment is long enough for the swarm songs to loop. I think what should happen is when it fades out, it should play a different swarm song instead of just looping. Now, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Now, theoretically, this is the point where Doretta can be destroyed fine.
The drill dozer has just suffered permanent damage. Keep that thing running at any cost.
We need to fix it!
Also, the swarm music's still playing. Theoretically, the UI hasn't gone away yet. It should probably go away here instead of when it's deposited. If the drill dozer is destroyed at this point,
damage. It's barely holding together. Be more careful.
if the drill dozer is destroyed at this point, it shouldn't cause a game over because technically the stone is already out. I understand there may not be a way to like put a tell for that or a trigger, but this should be the point. I'm gonna see what happens if the drill dozer gets destroyed, and then I immediately deposit the
We need to
heartstone.
repair Doretta! The bugs are swarming Doretta!
Also, that was a double voice line right there.
Doretta won't make it like this! Quick! Someone debug the dozer!
We're losing the drill dozer. Give it everything you got, team. Lose the dozer, lose the mission.
We need to repair Doretta!
guys! Keep those bloody bugs off the drill dozer!
Ah. Something tells me that's not supposed to happen. So the UI hasn't gone away, but the drill dozer are still invincible. Negative 300%, huh? That's a lot of damage.
Secured.
That's all I'm doing for now. I've tested things I've thought of. Hopefully I helped fix a couple bugs. I'll catch you later.